Even Jesus wasn't liked by everyone. Who are you to be liked by everyone? Like, make it make sense. But these are— hey my love, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Vanessa if you're new here, and if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So as you already know, I posted a video about looking elegant and looking bougie on a budget, but I was like, it all starts from within, so it only makes sense if I shared my tips on how to build your confidence and your self-esteem. This is something that you will love to watch. Please stick around while I share my tips with you guys. So the first tip I would share with you guys to build your confidence is to stop comparing yourself. If you want to feel good about yourself, if you want to feel confident about yourself, you need to stop thinking that someone's looking good, someone's beauty takes away from what you are. Like, we are all different, we are all beautiful in different ways. And one thing I always keep in mind, God makes no mistakes. Like, God knew what exactly he was doing, creating you just the way you are. So you need to own that up. You need to feel that whenever you're in a room full of beautiful women, you are still beautiful as well. I feel like this is something that we as women struggle with from our young age, because when you are young, you don't really know who you are. You are struggling to like build your confidence. So anytime you find someone, you come across someone who's beautiful or who's smarter than you or who's well dressed than you, that can kind of like shake your confidence. But growing up, I have realized that I'm enough. You are who you are, I am who I am, and that is enough. You know, that is enough, and that is beautiful. I should not feel diminished. I should not feel any belittled because someone else is beautiful or someone else is smarter or someone else is taller than me. I don't have to compare myself with anyone. You are who you are, and you should accept that. Stop comparing yourself with your friends. Stop comparing yourself with your sisters, with your relatives. Just accept the fact that God made you perfectly the way you are. Because when you're insecure, it shows in your relationships, it shows in your friendships, it shows in your choice of work, it shows in everything you do. So you have to really stop comparing yourself and start accepting how God made you. Wake up every day and tell yourself, I am beautiful. Go to bed knowing you are beautiful, you are enough. And anything that anybody says, it's just their opinion. Accept yourself, and the world will just, you know, the world will just follow up to that. I think we live in a very sad era, because people on the social medias, they seem to look and feel very confident, but once you meet them in real life, child, it's just some broken souls. Like, we live in a crazy era, so you have to do that work on yourself. Just do things that remind you who you are. How you feel about yourself counts and is enough than what people think about yourself, than those likes, than those beautiful compliments people give you. It doesn't matter how many times people tell you you are beautiful, as long as you don't feel that way, you will never ever feel beautiful. So, and this brings us to my second tip, which is spending time alone. Like, I am a big, huge believer of spending time alone. If you know me in real life, you know I love spending time alone. I love taking myself on dates. I love doing things alone, because this allows me to know who I am truly without any other noise around me. It's really important to do these things, because it really allows you to learn yourself, to explore yourself more without other noise, without other people around. It really shows you what you like, what you don't like, so that you know that whenever you're with someone else, you know exactly who you are, your values, your beliefs, and your strength, and you live by that. Learn to compliment other people. It's okay. It's really okay to say somebody else looks good than you. It's really okay to say somebody else looks beautiful. It's really okay to tell someone else they are beautiful. Stop thinking that if you compliment someone else, it takes away from your beauty, it takes away from who you are. That's just so wrong, and it shows how much somebody is confident in themselves when they compliment other people, when they say beautiful things to other people, because you know what you're doing there, you're actually attracting good things to yourself as well. My next tip is very important because I feel like sometimes we all get caught up in this, and this is not worrying about other people's opinions, because at the end of the day, opinions are very subjective. What I think about you shouldn't be your problem. What you think about me shouldn't be my issue. That's just that on that. I just want to let you know that what you think about yourself, that's enough. That is enough. If you know who you are going back to bed at night, you should be good with it. Like, you shouldn't worry what people think, what people think about you, how people view you, how people think of you. That shouldn't be your issue, because you are just going to hurt your feelings, and that is going to kill your confidence, that is going to kill your self-esteem. Try to do some work on you and accept the fact that you cannot be liked by everyone. Even Jesus wasn't liked by everyone. Who are you to be liked by everyone? Like, make it make sense. But these are mistakes that we all make, and it's only human. But try to understand, try to accept the fact that you are only human. You cannot be liked by everyone, and other people's opinions are not your problem to worry about. That's that on that. I'm not gonna stress this enough, and that is going to move us to my next tip. So my next point is very important, because this is something that I've been doing, and it really helps me like moving forward in my day-to-day life. And this is celebrating your small successes. Like, this is major for me. I am a big believer of clapping for myself when I feel like I have been trying to do things that help me evolve or help me grow. And I think we should all do this, because at the end of the day, it's the small things that matter, and it's the small things that at the end of the day eventually becomes big milestones. So you should celebrate yourself. You shouldn't feel bad about celebrating yourself, because we are in a society where when people see you clapping for yourself, they feel like, oh, she thinks so highly about herself. And that is not true, because you only know what you're going through. You only know what took you to get there. You only know how hard you work for the things that you have. So it shouldn't be a bad thing clapping for yourself. It shouldn't be a bad thing celebrating your small successes, because this is something that will push you to do even better in the future. So always clap for yourself, because no one else is gonna do it for you. If you wait for somebody else to clap for you, if you wait for other people to celebrate you, you're gonna wait for too long. Like, you just have to do it yourself sometimes, and it's okay. It is okay to clap for yourself. It is okay to shout out loud that you are doing okay. You are trying, and that is enough, and that is something you should celebrate, period. My next tip is to surround yourself with people that appreciate you, people that see you for who you are, people that really recognize you. This is very important, and I think this is something that I have always kept in my mind, that I don't have to have 10 friends. I can have only one friend, and I know I can always count on that one friend. So it's very important knowing who you are surrounded with, because these people will determine who you are. They will really like determine your life. It's always important to really know who you are friends with, who you surround yourself with, who to tell your things, who to people that mention your name in rooms that you are not in. Those are people that you need to surround yourself with, because these are the people that you will rely on when things are not going perfect, when things are not going so well. And my last tip is practice self-love. Like, this is so major. Like, you have to love yourself before wanting other people to love you. If you don't love who you are, if you don't love the body you are in, if you don't feel good about yourself, no one else is going to do that for you. So you have to always practice self-love. I don't know what that is to you. If it means to go in a room and shout that you love yourself, just do it. If it means going in front of a mirror every morning and say, I love myself, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I deserve beautiful things, I deserve respect, I deserve love, I deserve all the good things in life, do it. These things, when you are feeding these things to your mind, and eventually your mind will just start thinking that, and it will become automatic to you, and you will start feeling this without like any doubt. So try to remind yourself that you deserve being loved by yourself before being loved by other people. So yeah guys, those are all the tips that I wanted to share with you guys on how to build your confidence and your self-esteem. If you have other tips that you practice, don't forget to share them in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you can, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.